satisfied with the car. The speed we are going is impressively good, I think, for our first time here with this car, and not so much experience on wet roads. So must be pleased. Maybe a little bit too careful on stage 2 this morning, but otherwise we were really on it. And yeah, it's difficult to keep up the fight with the others. We're always losing a little bit, but I couldn't do much more.
The road conditions have been very slippery, particularly with our road position. It's getting a lot worse with every car. So okay, we're certainly disadvantaged with that, but also, when the conditions are like this, we're just really struggling for confidence with the driving. So okay, this afternoon's probably going to be a bit more of an even playing field, and hopefully we can sort of pick up the pace and just try and get a bit more confident.
Was really no chance because the rally was really short. On third stage, he went off in a ditch. The ditch was really too big and he could not manage to go back on the road. We will anyway pick up the car and then hope for tomorrow in Rally 2. Now Thierry is really fighting for the fourth place. It's quite interesting. The conditions are really tricky because very slippery, so it's quite difficult to keep the car on the road. But Thierry managed it very well today, and we hope tomorrow he can fight a bit more, and probably according to the forecast, the condition will be maybe a bit better. Hayden, unfortunately, he has an issue on the second loop. In the first stage of the second loop with the power steering, he had a leak on the power steering. He had to do the 23-kilometer stage without power steering. He managed quite well because only 1 minute 2 seconds was lost. I think for tomorrow it's another day, and he will try to move up again.
We had a good pace on the first one, and I want to keep this pace on the second one. But it was actually very difficult. The sun was low, the visibility was bad, so I went first on the first corner, and then I wanted to get back this time and push too hard. And then 2 more corners where I went straight, and I lost maybe up to 10 seconds on one stage. So it was a shame, but otherwise the fight is on. Everything is still possible.
Better morning than yesterday. The guys did a great job fixing the car up overnight, and we made some changes which have certainly improved it, but still there's a big area with a lot of understeer in the fast section, which is hurting my confidence a lot from a driving perspective. Now it's very slick and there's not much grip on top of the road, so it's it's the same for everybody. It is difficult, but hopefully we can try and make the most of it.
It was quite good morning, and yesterday The setup was, let's say, quite wrong what I thought, and that's why the behavior was not good at all. So today car is much better, and it has been quite good morning.
Thierry this afternoon did a great job. He's still fighting with some of his colleagues, and it's really a big fight because positions are changing all the time. So all of them, they had really to keep the speed up. This evening we had 2 stages in the darkness, so some surprises because in the first stage Thierry damaged his lights and had to do a small repair on the road section, but in the end he did a quite good last stage, and we are still 5th, so I think it's a real good result for this afternoon. Hayden did a great afternoon. He had a quite good road position, so he benefited from that. He did some very good stage times, and even a second time today, which is really very rewarding for his effort that he put to drive with our Hyundai E20 WRC. He continues his learning process, and we get a lot of data from his car, which makes us also improve quicker. But the afternoon for Juho was quite interesting also, because together with Hayden, his teammate, they are more or less in the same road position. I think internally they have a small battle between them. So I think both guys, they really enjoyed themselves this afternoon, and one stage one was in front, and the other stage it was somebody else. So I think it was a small fight between both teammates.
Yeah, we must be very pleased with our performance this weekend. We have been fighting all along the weekend with the Citroens, the 2 official Citroens, and as well Mikko here, one who was in a close fight. So it was quite interesting. Of course, the pressure was always high, and we had to push really hard to be able to follow them. Especially in the rough parts, it was a bit more difficult for us, but we kept it up, and we are pleased. The mechanics who have done again an incredible job, fixed the car on Saturday night after we damaged actually the light pod, and we had a bit loss of time of this as well, but otherwise we are pleased, and yeah, the season was long, now it's over, and now we are looking forward to another year.
It's been an up and down weekend. Obviously, it was a very tough start on Friday with the power steering problems, but I think we've come back strong. We had some good times on Saturday, and right up amongst the leaders for most of the day, and it's continued like that. So it's been a lot of information taken away, both for myself and the team. We've learned a lot about the car, how it works in these conditions, and I think we can be reasonably positive moving forward. And for our first time here, I think everyone's done a great job, and we've kept the team pretty busy this weekend with repairs on the car, but they've done an amazing job keeping the car going.
Difficult rally, as you said, demanding conditions, and 6 years when I was last time over here, so couldn't remember so much. And first day happened a mistake, but luckily we found some explanation for that. And after that, car was much better, and the times were also better. So altogether, quite good rally. First of all, I would like to thank to the team from this great opportunity, and we had a lot of good time during this year.
We had a really good end of Rally GB. Finally, Thierry still finished fourth overall. He was also second in the power stage. We had the 3 cars at the finish, so for us it's an end which really gives us satisfaction.
Hyundai.